Welcome. I'm Stephanie Kay, and I'd like to invite you to help me launch my new album, A Word Before You Go. We're hoping to release this new project in December. It's a 13-song collection. These songs began as melodic stories from my own life and were transformed by the talent and insight of pianist Sebastian Altekamp and bassist Ingo Zenst into jazz conversations that we just had to share with other musicians, and we had a blast doing it.
Here's just a word before you go.
We invited Christian Kappe on trumpet and flugelhorn, and the colorful shades of percussion were added by Markus Paslik. Now, we added a breath of fresh air when we asked drummer Christian Schönefeld to join us, because he had never heard these tunes before until shortly before we got into the studio. I had the great privilege to write lyrics for 3 additional songs that were existing compositions by jazz composers and friends. Emanuel Hauptmann, his The Last Tear is now breaking ice for me, as this transported me back to my childhood and the memories of standing on the shores of Lake Erie, waiting for the ice to break. Jeffrey Keyser's Honu was written while he was on the island of Maui, and coincidentally my oldest son lives on Big Island, so shout out to you, Gideon, and thanks for the underwater footage. Lastly, vibraphonist Joe Locke wrote A Word Before You Go, and I'm honored that I'm able to use this as the title track to this album. These songs are about life and everything that goes with it, about love and sometimes loss, about nostalgia, but always keeping it light with a sense of humor. We added a couple of interpretations that follow this thread. You may not recognize them immediately, but they are Joni Mitchell's Big Yellow Taxi and Lennon and McCartney's She's Leaving Home. I really hope you'll join us for this launch, but I do understand that not everyone can afford to support us financially. But please, send this link on to your friends and family. They might be interested in finding themselves in our little stories. Because in the end, it's all about sharing the music. In closing, a word before I go, thanks.